Hello from Southern Ontario, this Sunday, August 18th, this rainy late afternoon, Canada. Oh, more TikTok turnipery. Satirical Sarah, not cerebral Sarah. It's okay, she won't be offended, she doesn't watch my videos. She popped up on my TikTok feed with the typical ABC theme of, well, what freedoms have you lost as a Canadian? So I just splashed in the comments, how about Bills C11 and 18? A couple of good ones. Oh, C11, she responds, makes a response video bringing up my caption, right? Oh, name the chapter, verse, paragraph, and line of Bill C11 that upsets you. Something to that effect, right? I was like, I got no time for that silliness. This is my, response. I got no time for that silliness. The intent was as obvious as the result. Oh, you didn't read the bill then? She responds, right? Well, actually I did. But I'm making this video in response, even though she's not going to watch it, but by way of explanation. You have to read between the lines, Sarah. It's not just what's in the bill. It's what's in between the lines. If you'd have followed the progression of this bill through Parliament, Senate, back through Parliament again, the opposition was arguing that the intent and the inevitable result is clear. And that is that news is not being posted on the big social platforms, because the intent of the bill was blackmail to the big platforms. They want them to pay huge amounts of money to post news in Canada. And I had mentioned to Sarah, as an example, we can't repost, we can't attach news links in Canada. That was the intent and the result of Bill C11. We had a little freedom nibbled away there. Not so little and not quite nibbled exactly either. We can still see news from outside of Canada. We just have to go look for it, and we can't share it, and we won't find it on those platforms. And then, so Sarah responds at some point. I'm getting a little ahead of myself because I didn't say any of this back to Sarah. I just can't be bothered. What's the point? She says, well, that's just what news media outlets do if they decide you have to pay a subscriber's fee. And I did respond to that. I said, well, you forgot the part about the government intervention. She hasn't responded and probably won't, and I don't care if she does or not because it'll be turnip. But somebody else typed in, and what did they say? Oh, what did they say? I forgot because it was kind of dumb and I can't keep too much dumb in my brain. I got enough there naturally. Oh, what was the response? I forget now. Sorry. Yeah, Bill C11. Not a good bill, Sarah. Not a good bill. And Sarah, in case you do watch the video, I guess I should invite you over to watch it, perhaps. The reason that bill went through is the reason every bill that Trudeau has wanted to become law has gone through since the signing of the Supply and Confidence Agreement, because that was the intent and the result of the signing of the Supply and Confidence Agreement. You may recall, Justin Trudeau said when he announced, I'm announcing today we're signing the signing of the Supply and Confidence Agreement so we can get things done. Yeah, it lets him get everything done that he's wanted. Have you noticed? Not a piece of legislation, not a bill, not a law that he has wanted hasn't gone through since the signing of the Supply and Confidence Agreement. But Trudeau says that's the new normal. The CBC says so, and the ABC people say that's the new normal.